Shalom, Royal Family. The class you are about to hear is taught by the Honorable Yudhe Beit Nun Sophie Yudhe many years ago. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Visit us at www.Yahweh144000.com. Also, Royal Family, you can enroll in classes designed for the Godhead at www.universityofyahweh.org. And also, Royal Family and friends, we want to share with you Yahweh's Keys to Riches. And on that YouTube channel, you can listen to Yahweh's Daily Word and keep up with the correct solar time each and every day. We'd like to see you there as well. Go to Yahweh's Keys to Riches. It's in the description below so that you can join us there as well. Remember, when you get there, just like here, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channels. All right, Royal Family, we look forward to seeing you there as well. Enjoy.
Welcome to the Feast of Weeks, our high holy days, celebrating the accumulation of wealth. Feast of Weeks deals with the Feast of Harvest. And harvest is the end result of our planting crops. Yahweh is so good that when you plant one seed, he sometimes multiplies it 100-fold. Now, I like mathematics like that. That's my kind of mathematics. That means that Yahweh is a pure mathematician and knows how to make money. To reproduce, or to produce 100 fruit from one seed is a mighty good man. Then why is it people are starving on the earth with such a good God in existence? It's because bad people are in charge of Yahweh's economic system, food production. When I know well that from one apple is 12 seeds, and if I plant all the results from that one apple in 17 years, every square mile of the planet Earth will have apple trees on it. That means it becomes impossible for people to be hungry on earth when good people come together with the good God. So my good message is usually smeared by bad people to keep the good people away. But something's going on in the world today. Good people are beginning to find out that I am here doing good. Glory, hallelujah. So let us turn again to Ecclesiastes 10:19, because I'm not quite finished with that one. The media has tried to make me a racist, but the scriptures teach Yahweh has one law for all people. Exodus 12:49. Before we do Ecclesiastes, let's go to Exodus 12:49. Exodus chapter 12, verse 49. Read.
One law shall be to him that is homeborn, and unto the stranger that sojourneth among you.
That takes care of all people. There's only one law. Now, In many countries, including America, there's a law for the rich and a law for the poor. It has to be two separate laws, because if you're rich and commit an infraction, you can pay bail and walk. And if you're too poor to meet your bail for the same infraction, you stay in jail. That's unequal application of the law. Not so in the kingdom of Yahweh. Praise Yahweh. Now let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 19. Read.
A feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry, but money answereth all things.
Profound. Now, a feast is not really known in America. My coming is the first time a true feast is established in America. Feasts did not originate in America. Drop the F and you'll understand where a feast originates. In the East. And the greatest man was in the East. Job. The richest man that lived was in the East. Job 1:3. Job chapter 1, verse 3. Read.
His substance also was 7,000 sheep, and 3,000 camels, and 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 she-asses, and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the East.
Job is an allegory for black people in America. Before being brought to America as slaves, we were the greatest people of the East. Not at the time that we were brought into slavery, but our history proves, as the children of Israel, that we were the richest. Now, Job was the greatest and the richest of all men of the East. Let's look at the character of Job in verse 1. Read.
There was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job. And that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared Yahweh and eschewed evil.
He hated evil. Here is a man who had a perfect character, whose mind dwelled on perfection. He took no time with evil. He hated evil. And look at his result. It made him the greatest man in the East. Great riches. The Feast of Weeks, Feast of Passover, Feast of Tabernacles, all have one common theme. Remember. Remember your history. Remember Egypt. Remember Yahweh delivering us. Feast of Weeks. Remember when we were wealthy, before we started learning the ways of the heathen, which Yahweh admonished us not to do.
I did too.
When we broke the laws of Yahweh, we were reduced. Finally, reduced so low until we were brought into slavery here in America for 433 long years. Your only hope of being redeemed, reformed, and regenerated is for the Son of Yahweh to come. I am here doing that work. And as I have taught you this week, Feast of Weeks, and proved conclusively to you, our wealth is not our properties. What is our wealth? Our mind. The thing that distinguishes man from God is mind power. Power of mind. We are from the same so-called black people that are tonight living a rowdy life, in poverty, committing crimes, on drugs. Those are our mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, nieces, nephews, cousins, friends, neighbors, and schoolmates. What distinguishes us from them is our mind power. They have a poverty state of mind. I have divine mind. So when you take my yoke upon you and learn of me, then your mind begins to be elevated. And you begin to approach T. Some people understand power of the. One in particular, the one already spoken of. The comprised of three words, not letters. Letters are words. The comprised of three words. Divinity, something unusual about the number three. Here we see Job became the richest man in the East because he was perfect. What does that say? Man can be perfect. Turn to Matthew 5:48 and see what the Son of Yahweh demands. Matthew chapter 5, verse 48. Let's read it. Let's turn to it and see what the Son of Yahweh would demand from us. They say this was demanded 1900 years ago, but he could not have been the Son because nobody's perfect. For 1900 years, the whole world should be perfect if he had made somebody perfect. He was unable to reproduce himself. Since I am God, the mighty God, since I am able to clone myself asexually, I don't have to lower myself to the sexual level to reproduce myself. I reproduce myself by the thousands asexually. Matthew 5:48. Read.
Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
This proves if you're not perfect, you have the wrong Father. You are worshiping the wrong Father. If you're not perfect, you are educated by the wrong Father. There is a perfect Father whose children can be perfect as he is perfect. That means the father of public education in America is imperfect. What's the proof? Because 80% of our children come out of high school functionally illiterate. And not only is it a stigma against our children coming out 80% functionally illiterate, but America herself, comprised of all nations of the earth, America herself has fallen from number 1 to lower than number 19 among the nations of the earth in scholastic demonstrated ability. Proving that the fathers of American education are imperfect. So what is the only logical conclusion to the result? Imperfect beings graduating to lead the world into more imperfection. The imperfect being will focus a man's mind on the creature instead of the creator of the creature. The imperfect mind will have you worshiping flesh instead of Yahweh's divine mind. So when they sell you a car on television, they sell you a naked woman. And I'm afraid the naked woman doesn't come with Toyota or Trans Am, not even a Rolls Royce. What does pornography have to do with divine mind? Triple X with a camera focused up a woman's birth canal, invading a prospective baby's privacy. And notice what they are brainwashing the American public to accept: sex education. Sex education is a tool of Satan in the imperfect mind, which focuses you on the terrestrial and the earthly, the physical which fades, instead of focusing your mind on the asexual, which the only thing that distinguishes asexual from sexual is A. And A represents the creator, Alpha, the beginning. So when you study sex, you miss the point. You didn't study A. A is the first in the series. Why does A hold the first place in the alphabet? There has to be a reason, and there is a reason. Why?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A is the pyramid. Somebody sits at the top. And it's perfect mind that sits at the top. Imperfect mind has our focus on the carnal. And I am come to focus your mind on the divine. So when you experience my children, my product from Yahweh University, you see the antithesis of the public school. A tree is known by the fruit it bears. So you learn what kind of tree I am by what I produce. I'm here to cause you to refocus. Praise Yahweh. I have the solution to all the world's problems. I'm the only man in existence that has all the answers. All of the answers. I possess all of the answers. Because my mind is 360 degrees. Infinite. And you who have begun to study of my mind have to bear witness that I take you right out into infinity. And you have to beg to get back. How did I get out of it? What an odyssey. While imperfect minds come together all over the earth, including the United Nations, all of their minds together have only produced wars, destruction, confusion, pollution, hunger, sickness, disease. That's all they have produced. Miseducation, AIDS, and all of them together can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. All the king's men. I am come to intervene in the affairs of the world and let the world know for the first time in 6,000 years, for the first time in 6,000 years, you have an alternative. Until my coming, you had no alternative but to sit at the feet of the imperfect teachers. It's quite obvious that all the teachers of the earth, be they religious, secular, or otherwise, are all imperfect. Many of them talk about nirvana and get into a state where there is perfect peace, but nobody seems to get that. No matter how you shave your head, how ascetic you become, and how cheap your robe, and how many trees you sit under, and how you holler, need more than as a vocal expression. I know what Om represents, but you need more than an Om expression. See, I happen to know that Om is a substitute for Yahweh. But see, you can't get perfect with a substitute. A substitute simply is not the real thing. I do not want a substitute woman. Not me. Think I'm going homo? Don't want AIDS. See, a substitute is dangerous. When a brother substitute for a woman, he come up with AIDS. That's a result of imperfect teaching. You're talking about an alternative lifestyle. No, that's a death sentence. It's alternative, all right. That's alternative. Because Yahweh, the perfect mind, offers us life eternity, life eternal. The perfect mind is able to give us life eternal. The alternative lifestyle is a quick sentence for death, with great pain and suffering, especially when you know you're getting ready to die and get skinny. The immune system given to you by the perfect mind is wiped out, destroyed. See what the imperfect mind does? Until my coming, you have to drink from the table of the imperfect ones. And all the teachers of the world, being imperfect, have deceived the whole world. So that when God comes, Yahweh comes, the Son of Yahweh comes, the people would not be prepared to receive him. Because they've never had their minds focused on perfection. Lucifer taught Eve to go against the government established by the perfect mind, Yahweh. Adam and Eve were asexual. You didn't read about them having any children until Lucifer had a conversation and a dealing with Eve sexually. He took her mind off of asexual, off of A, and concentrated it, and the result was Cain, a murderer. She didn't eat an apple, she ate the wrong thoughts. She ate the wrong ideas. She ate the wrong words. So, in order to return to the Garden of Eden, we must return to the tree of life. And the tree of life is perfection. No one in the world is teaching you to be perfect but me. I'm the only teacher on the planet Earth teaching men to be perfect. And that's what you read in the scriptures. There was 400,000 preachers in town in this country. Why are they not teaching that? When you are taught perfection and taught that you must be perfect, then your expectations of yourself is different from when you are taught nobody is perfect and no one can be perfect but God and His Son. When you are taught that lie, then you don't aspire to be perfect. You will accept any fault, make excuses for wickedness and weakness. And then you will hear the preachers say across America, the spirit is strong, but the flesh is weak. All across the country, they say those words. Say what to you? Keep doing it. Don't try to be perfect. Ask the Lord to forgive you. He'll forgive you 77 times 7. What do you do when that runs out? See, that comes to a conclusion. What about when you have sinned 77 times 7? No one ever thought to count up. That means that you run out of forgiveness. And you're not guaranteed to be able to use up your 7 times 77, especially when you have AIDS. Making sense to anyone? You can be rich and great and perfect forever. What happened to Job? Well, let's go to Job and see. What happened to Job's riches? We'll look at verse 6, Job chapter 1, verse 6, and see what happened to poor Job. The greatest man in the East, rich. Verse 6, read.
Now there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before the Lord Yahweh, and Satan came also among them.
Satan is a synonym for Lucifer. And when you read in your dictionary, Lucifer, who has a dictionary? I'm going to prove my case. Yes, get your dictionary. I'm going to prove my case from the arbiter of the English language. Lucifer. Lucifer, Satan, devil, dragon, beast, all synonymous. The wicked one. All right.
Lucifer, the archangel, cast from heaven for leading a revolt of the angels.
Leading a revolt of Yahweh's creation. A revolt takes place in the mind. That means that he was a leader of thoughts in opposition to the Creator. Read on.
Satan.
Let's look. Also Satan. Okay, look up Satan. I'm going to listen for a specific definition. If I don't give it, I'm going to change dictionaries. All right.
Satan, the devil.
That's it? Get me this. What are these little short red dictionaries? What? Random House. Get me random. I'm firing your dictionary. It's big, but it's incomplete. See, big doesn't necessarily mean good. It's like being fat. That doesn't mean you're healthy. Fortunately, I've studied all dictionaries, so I know that some are very incomplete. When I want a complete understanding of all the shades of a word, then I find all dictionaries. Put them side by side. I don't quit research until I have all all of the definition that they hid out and scattered around. See, I know how the devil is. He scattered it. So I know how to find it.
Satan.
No, give me Lucifer first. In this little book. Sometimes dynamite comes in little packages. Lucifer.
Lucifer, a proud, rebellious archangel.
A proud mind. And so we could go into that and really come out with something. But go ahead.
A proud, rebellious archangel identified with Satan, expelled from heaven. The planet Venus, when appearing as the morning star.
That's it? Satan.
Satan, the chief evil spirit, the great adversary of man.
Great adversary. Adversary. Opponent. Go ahead. I'll come back to that. I know I want to deal with adversary. Go ahead.
The devil.
That's it for that. All right. Now you keep your finger on. Well, we'll find it. We go to adversary after you hit devil. Let's go sock devil. This is who came among the sons of God. Why did Satan make his appearance among the sons of God when they were coming to present themselves? He came, during the time of Job's sons, to do what? Turn their minds away from God. Man's adversary is loose on the earth now. Read, baby.
Devil, the supreme spirit of evil.
Supreme. Now you can't get any higher or lower in evil than the mind which is set against the Creator Yahweh. That's it. That's as high as bad as you get. Go ahead. Read.
Satan, a subordinate evil spirit.
Oh, now check. See, here's the secret. When you're ignorant, you think Satan is dominant. You say, there's no hope, man. What's this world coming to? Destruction. No. I know the secret that Satan, the devil, Lucifer, and all who follow their teachings is inferior to the superior mind. Inferior to divine mind. Symbolized by darkness, which must submit to light. Darkness is all in the room. Supreme darkness is in this room. Darkness has not gone anywhere. It's sitting here waiting on the power of the light to go out. And it will instantly demonstrate its existence when you cut the light out. But in order to have power, in order to have dominance over darkness, you must have a power source. Darkness, the nature of darkness is to submit to the light. It never ever defies that law of Yahweh. It is unable to continue in its existence in the presence of light. It must submit and take a subordinate position. So when I come, Satan has no choice. Shut your mouth at me.